Good morning. It is February the 4th. Where did January go? Poof, it was gone. And it's Thursday, so that means it's B2B day, business to business. And preparing the notes last night for this blog, I came across several good things to share. I hope you'll enjoy them. The follows on Blab are appreciated. Thank you. I'm on the rest of it. And thank you, Mike, for joining the Toolkit dudes. And so the first link that we got is how to share staying true to yourself in business. And the 5 ways to stay true to yourself in business that this person listed out. Her name is Jeanette Champion. I'm not going to try the last name. It'll be in the show notes, and you can click on that link. But does creating your project make you happy? That is to say, you're working on somebody's WordPress blog, maybe their Joomla site, making their email sales letters, the different flavors. Does that make you happy? Okay. Would you buy your own product? So you have a list of products that you provide from your company, from your service. Would you buy them? And third, don't let money motivate you. If you get to the point that it's all about the dollars, nothing else, it's not making you happy, it's just paying the bills, you won't last. It'll fade. Don't lose your business on a trend is number 4. Trends come and go. If you marry yourself to a trend and then poof, it's gone. Let's hope that doesn't happen to blab.im, because then this show will go away. And then the last, but above all, be you. Don't try to copy someone else you see that's doing a great job. Just be yourself. And that way you're going to have a bigger impact on what you're doing in business. So be yourself. Good morning, Patricia Burgess, first day on Blab. Also high school classmate, book author, etc. And that'll be in an interview show that we're going to do in the coming weeks or days. Now, the next part of B2B, now that we've found out how to organize and stay true to your business and be yourself, is the 7 must-have apps for running a blog or a business on the go. And this was put together by a name, Alicia Bird, and I'll have her link in the show notes to her LinkedIn profile. And she... the first one on the list is one that I use called Buffer. Buffer.com is the way you can schedule and arrange all of your social media things. So at the same time that you're posting to Facebook, you're setting up your Twitter, your Google+, your LinkedIn, all of that at once. It's really a good tool. You can have up to, I think it's 12 accounts. And if you get to the point that you need more than 12 done, then start developing a team, because that's too much for one person to do. Number 2 on the list, Google Drive. She uploads everything to Google Drive. The best way to manage multiple computers, multiple environments is having one network cloud drive to access your data from. The third thing, Stripe and PayPal, dealing with the money. I've converted all of my billing system entirely to PayPal now, and haven't looked back, haven't regretted it. The 4th item, she says, is to use Squarespace for their metrics and their blog, and I'll let you read the show notes link on that and make your own decision. I'm not familiar with Squarespace, so I can't say yay or nay. The Play Memories Mobile is something to do with Instagram. Again, it's something I am not familiar with that I'll have to identify in the list. The 6th thing that she likes is something called Shake, that someone gave to her. The link is how to create contracts for all of the things that you do for freelance clients, anyone buying or selling from your site. That's the winner. In her mind, she's not looked at it herself, so I can't say anything based on the notes she left. And the 7th one, again, is PayPal Here. That's the one that comes with a little scanner that you can plug into your phone to scan their credit card, and make the PayPal payment right there. She does trade shows where she sells jewelry. Bazinga, she's got the tool to get the job done right there on her phone. Great tool. Well, last but not least, what I can't read now because that will make it less of a tease for the video that's going to be on the YouTube channel, is the 10 things to do today to get business. Those are 10 things I first developed in the 90s. I think even in the 80s, in fact, when I was thinking about it, talking about it in Blab this morning. Built this list in the 80s, evolved to first it was a PDF file, and then it was a blog post, and now it's evolved to being a SlideShare presentation on slideshare.net. If you're not making SlideShare presentations, you might want to give that a go to provide information about your goods and services. Anyway, I'll have that link and those images in the YouTube presentation at the end of the show. And it's shout out time. We got to thank again Edinburgh Dusters. In Scotland, there's a company that likes to clean. Edinburgh Dusters is the guy. Give Fraser a call if you got some cleaning that needs done. We'll give a shout out for Two Cool Dudes. Mike Barnes is in the room, and their website, Two Cool Dudes, tells all about that. We'll have that in the show notes. I have to make myself a note in the show notes because I just added that in. It was Mike's presentation. And we want to thank Blab for giving this software a go and making this available. And Mike corrected me in notes. It's not Two Cool Dudes, making sure you're listening, Mike. It's Two Groovy Dudes. It's a DJ service and does a good job. So I want to thank everyone for listening. If you're tuning into us on Stitcher Radio or on podbean.com, it's thecookreport.podbean.com to hear it there. And the YouTube channel, subscribe to the YouTube channel, please. I think it's right down there in the YouTube, right next to the share it. There's a subscribe button somewhere down there. Someone told me that. And so we thank you for that. And like I say at the end of every show, it's a wrap.